Hey you guys, welcome back to another vlog. It is currently 9:53 at night, October 2nd. We are basically gonna be doing something different, you guys. We're gonna be doing my top 10 favorite scary movies. I know you guys like scary movies. I love scary movies. That's my favorite genre of movies. Every time I go to the movies, I go see a scary one, you guys. Y'all, we're about to talk about my 10. Number 10 movie is Be My Little Baby. Barbarian, you guys. Barbarian is my top 10 favorite. It was made in, I think 2022. I actually forgot who directed it. Let me give y'all a little background of Barbarian. Barbarian is basically about a girl. She goes to an Airbnb at night. She tries to check in. She finds another man in her house, in her rental. They end up staying there together that night. She finds him having nightmares. She thinks he's weird, but he ends up being cool. And she leaves, goes back there during the day, and then she goes down to the basement, and she says she see things, you know. So he basically comes back. He goes down there, and guess what? A creature bangs his head until he dies, and now she's stuck down there. And then y'all, they have Justin Long. He's basically, that's his rental property. He basically goes and stays down there, and then he ends up finding out that it is more than he bargained for. But anyway, you guys, I love that movie. It's a crazy plot twist. Okay, it's kind of like comedy. It's scary at first, and then it's very funny. I love that movie. That is my top 10. I'm gonna give Barbarian a 10 out of 10. I recommend. My favorite scene was basically when he needed to distract the creature lady, and he basically gets the girl that was staying there in the beginning. He basically grabs her and said, "Here goes your baby." He pushed her down a building, and then she goes down, and she's like, and then the creature goes in after her. That part is funny. Gas. I don't know if it's still on Tubi, but y'all should go check that out. My number 9th favorite scary movie is called Sinister. It's basically about a man and his family. It's Ethan Hawke. He plays a man and his family. They move to a house where a lot of people die at or whatever, and basically people are making videos. They're basically in danger. Ethan Hawke's daughter ends up becoming a part of the whole thing, and turns out it's all kids that do the dirty work, that do the filming of every family's death. It's crazy. Sinister is basically a top tier movie. I recommend it, y'all. Sinister.
Family murders happened. Holy shit.
Y'all need to go see that. It's a banging movie. Y'all do not want to. Hold on. Okay, y'all. I'm interrupted by Barbie Girl. Anyway, y'all. Okay, so my favorite scene is when the wife, she basically finds out that they're living in the house where all the murders happen, and she's going back and forth with Ethan Hawke, and she has an Australian or English accent, so she says, "Really take the cake." Love that film. It's a great movie. Y'all do not want to miss it. I give that movie a 10 out of 10 as well. Anyway, let's go on to the 8th favorite movie, you guys. My number 8th favorite movie is basically called What's Your Favorite Scary Movie? Y'all already know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about Scream, 1996, with what's his name, Skeet Ulrich and Neve Campbell, y'all, and David Arquette, and all. Yeah, y'all. I'm talking about 1996 Scream, y'all. That is a banging movie. It is a culture classic. Y'all need to go see that movie. That's based, and y'all know why that's my favorite movie. That is my favorite movie because that is the year I was born, y'all. Anyway, that is the year I was born. I love Scream. My favorite part of Scream is the beginning with Drew Barrymore, when she basically like start answering the questions. She's going around locking the doors in her house. I found out, you guys, that the T people, they didn't really lock their doors back in the day, like, or windows would be open and killer could come in and out and all that stuff. It's like, why go try to lock the doors when the killer could be in your house? I don't know how that is. I don't know how that works. But anyway, you guys, Scream is my top 8th scary movie. I give Scream a 9 out of 10, only because I don't really like the ending. I feel like some of the characters could have lived a little longer and then maybe made it to the second one.
What number is this?
What number are you trying to reach?
I don't know.
Well, I think you have the wrong number.
Which is kind of up there as it's not in my top 10, but I like that movie very, very much, y'all. So we're gonna go on to number 7. Okay, y'all know. Okay, so being that I'm black, y'all know I would not be black. I wouldn't be black if I didn't add this movie as my number 7th favorite scary movie. It is a movie from the 70s. It is called Scream, Blackula Scream, you guys. It is basically about a black vampire. His name is Blackula, and it's basically like a black version of Dracula.
Who dares call forth the most horrible specter of the damned?
Scream, Blackula Scream is basically the second movie to Blackula. Basically, he wakes up. Basically, Pam Grier, she's basically a like witchy woman, a conjure woman or whatever, and Bianca Lawson's daddy, Richard Lawson, he's young in that movie, and I have to really mention that he was fine as hell. He was fine as hell in that movie. That's when he was young. That was back in his day, maybe before Bianca was born. I don't know if she was born or not, but anyway, y'all, he woke the vampire up, and basically the vampire turned him into a vampire, and I personally believed that he deserved it. He was already an a-hole in the beginning, and basically he got his handed to him on a platter, and basically he ended up being a vampire, couldn't even see himself in the mirror. So anyway, you guys, my favorite part of that movie was when they was at the party and they was looking at all the whole African collection, and he meets Pam Grier, and they end up, you know, talking and stuff, and basically, you know, they tell Blackula, because he wants to basically go back home to Africa. He wants to be normal, and they brag up to him about Pam Grier being a conjuring witchy woman, you know, that she has all this power and stuff like that. So they're, you know, him and Pam Grier, they get to talking and stuff like that, and then he ends up killing a lady at the party. My favorite part was that scene actually, when she basically kind of dies. You know, he kills a lady. She looks like Diana Ross. I'm pretty much gonna be inserting clips throughout the whole video, but y'all, if y'all know what I'm talking about, y'all know what I'm talking about. But anyway, y'all, I gave that movie a 8 out of 10. That is one of my favorite scary movies, and it's from back in the day, and it used to scare me a lot when I was a kid, y'all. I was about to sing the wrong song, but y'all, I don't remember none of the songs in that movie. That's crazy. How rude of me. Anyway, y'all, we're about to go on to number 6 right now. Alright, you guys, my number 6 favorite scary movie is basically these two little kids. You know, they're in this big giant house, and their mother, she's in there with them, and they have servants that come to the house and start taking care of them, and they're in like I think they're English, and basically they're like, oh, why you open the curtains? Basically, y'all know if y'all don't know what I'm talking about, I am talking about the one, the only, The Others. Y'all, The Others is scary as heck, you guys. Love that movie. That movie is from 2000 or 2001. I seen it when I was little, and I was hooked ever since, but I was very, very scared, you guys. The Others is scary.
Mommy.
The Others was about this family. It was a girl, a boy, a mother, and they lived in this big house. And then these people, these servants, they start coming to their house, and basically they start you know, looking after the kids, you know, cleaning up and all that stuff. And they come to find out towards the end, they find out that they're all dead. Who would have knew that would be scary as heck, you guys? That movie like knocked me off my socks, basically. I used to love that part when the boy was like, leave me alone. Y'all need to see that. I don't know where The Others is, but I definitely need to find that, because I haven't seen that movie in years, you guys. But that used to scare me so bad. I'm gonna go on to number 5. Y'all know this videotape that kills you when you watch it? My number 5 favorite scary movie is the one, the only, The Ring. Y'all, The Ring was crazy. I seen it when I was growing up. I was a kid. I think I was like 5 or 6 years old when I seen that movie as well. Y'all, I think it came out in 2001 or 2002. But I believe they have it on Prime. But anyway, you guys, The Ring is about this. Basically, this little boy, he sees the future. His cousin was 16. She was alone with her homegirl at her house. And basically, she dies at her house. And her homegirl goes crazy and stuff. And then the little boy's mother, he has to find out what happened to her, because her face in the movie was unexplainable. And she looked very gruesome. And basically, a little girl that lived in a well, she killed her because she watched a movie and was gonna die a week later. Anybody that watches the movie dies a week later, you guys. So the little boy's mother ended up watching it, and the little boy's father, turns out, ended up watching it too, and then he watches it, and then they got 7 days to live, and then at the end they get a little surprise. Y'all, blown away. That movie was crazy. Naomi Watts is the star, y'all. I give that movie a 9 out of 10. I highly recommend it if you guys are into 2000s Y2K scary movies. Alright, y'all, we're gonna go on to number 4. Number 4, a culture classic, basically, is this movie. It's called, well, the introduction to the movie would be Catch 'em, Kill 'em. Anyway, if y'all get the reference, y'all, I am talking about Amityville Horror. It is from 2005. It is a movie where Ryan Reynolds stars in. Y'all, that movie is crazy. It is about the 70s. Well, it's from the 70s. They made it in the 70s. They brought it back to the 2000s. It is about a family called the Lutz family. They basically stay in this big house, and then turns out it is possessed. It is haunted, and they basically try to get the father, which is, well, he's a stepfather, which is Ryan Reynolds. They try to get him to basically kill his whole family. Y'all need to really go watch that. I don't know if they have it on Tubi anymore, but you guys, that movie is insane. I give that movie, I give it a 8.5 out of 10. Y'all need to go watch that. It is scary. The family basically be fighting for their life, y'all. It is crazy. It's insane. I'm definitely about to go to my number 3 top favorite scary movie. Lot of water. lot of water. Anyway, y'all, if y'all know what I'm talking about, I am talking about the one, the only Wrong Turn. Y'all, that movie is from 2003. It has Elijah Dushku, and I forgot a couple of the other actors, but one of the other actors is the guy from Clueless. Anyway, you got, well, Elton, the, you know, infamous Elton. Anyway, you guys, that movie Wrong Turn is crazy. It is about a group of people. They all get stuck on the road.
Help me!
They get in a car accident, and then because basically some people left some barbed wire in the middle of the road, and they basically try to find help only to be getting chased down by creatures in the woods, y'all. And they're in Virginia. Dirt roads, back ways. It's y'all. The creatures their faces are very, very gruesome, and they do not let up, y'all. Y'all definitely need to see Wrong Turn. If they have a soundtrack, I definitely would recommend it. I love Wrong Turn soundtrack. That's why I started singing in the beginning of the video, because that's the song you hear before he get in the accident with the people. But anyway, you guys, y'all, a lot of them don't really make it at the end. Only a couple of them. But y'all, it is crazy. I give Wrong Turn a definite 10 out of 10. If you want to be like on your toes, watch Wrong Turn now. Y'all, we about to go to number 2. 1, 2, Freddy's coming for you. 3, 4, better lock your doors. 5, 6, grab your crucifix. 7, 8, better stay up late. 9, 10, he's back again. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I am talking about my favorite second scary movie. I am talking about the first OG 1984 culture classic, Nightmare on Elm Street, you guys. I know I wasn't even thought of when that movie came out. I think my mother, she was 10 years old when that came out. I can imagine that movie probably scared her. It's basically about a man. He dies because he was, you know, doing stuff to the neighborhood kids. The kids went missing. The parents, they were pissed. They basically lit him on fire, and he basically haunts everybody in their dreams, and he starts going after the kids of the parents who burned them up, basically, y'all. That movie is crazy. It's gruesome. You're not even safe in your sleep. Everybody has nightmares. They can't sleep. It is crazy.
Watch this.
Johnny Depp is in it. It is, y'all. It is a crazy, insane culture classic. I recommend it. That is basically an honorable mention. I love that movie so much. That's my favorite movie. And y'all, I give that movie a 10 out of 10. Being that it's that vintage, it's old, it's from the 80s, but it's great. Love that movie. Now we're gonna go to my number 1. Came along with you. I just wanna get on with you. Hey, look at that girl. Hey, only I still know what you did last summer. Y'all, forget the first one. I'm over the first one with Ryan Phillippe and Sarah Michelle Gellar. Y'all, the second one is the better one because it has Brandy, Mekhi Phifer, what's his name? Freddie Prinze Jr. Still one of the main characters from the first one. 2 of the main characters from the first one. And y'all, that movie is crazy. I don't know why they put Jack Black in there with them dreads, but that was not the gal, okay? That movie is scary. It's basically about these 2 teens. They basically try to escape their past from what happened in the first movie. They basically thought they killed a man and they tried to get away with it, and the man ended up trying to come back and kill them, you guys. Anyway, he's back in the second one trying to get them, and basically he tries to get them on an island. Basically, all, you know, they all end up on the island. They're going on a trip, and turns out his son set the whole thing up. Anyway, you guys, that movie is scary because, you know, it's like she's always like watching her back, and y'all, it is crazy. I give that movie a, being that it's my #1 favorite scary movie ever, and I'm a scary movie holic, I love scary movies, I give that one a solid 11 out of 10, 1,000 out of 10. Y'all need to go see that. It is, I think it's on Netflix. Y'all, I might watch it again tonight. Y'all, I'm excited, you guys. I love Vlogtober. I love October. I love the candy, the scary movies, everything, the little pumpkin flavored treats, you guys. Okay, you guys, well, I hope you guys loved this vlog for Vlogtober. I hope you love this video on my top 10 favorite scary movies. If y'all can just do me a favor and give me a like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, you guys will not be disappointed. I'm gonna be trying to basically go in for you guys. I'm gonna stick it out for you guys. I love you guys so much. I want to thank you to everybody who's subscribed to me. I want to thank you for everybody who watches my videos and keeps watching them. We are on the road. I want to try to get to 500 subscribers and beyond, you guys. I'm trying to get into the mix, y'all. If you guys watch this video, please comment down below your favorite scary movies and why, and recommend me a couple, because I haven't seen every scary movie, but I definitely can tell you if I've seen a lot of them. Y'all, okay, that is it for this video. I will see you in the next vlog. Y'all know what to do. Peace.